Just wait for 1 minute. Okay. So as we started with our new chapter, that is precipitation, lesson number 5. And as you all know, precipitation is related with the water. Precipitation, this word is wholly related with the water. Now, but first of all, what is meant by precipitation? We will see over here, and what is the form of precipitation. But as you all know, there is a 70.8% of water. 70.8% of the water in the earth. And not only that, so now we will start. Okay. So water is a form of, water is the, as you all know, what 70.8% is there is a water on the earth. And the distribution of water is very uneven. If you see in a desert area, there is a limited water. If you see in a in a south side or a rainy side, you can see that there is a ample and there is so much water over there. But as there is some places where there is ample water over there. So now what we have studied over there, we study over there about precipitation. What is the exactly meaning of precipitation and what are their forms? So precipitation means what? When water fall in a solid or a liquid state and it's form the cloud to the ground. What is mean by precipitation? Where water fall in solid or liquid state. Yes. And from the cloud to the ground. So it is called as precipitation. If you want to note down this meaning in your notebook, you can. I hope you are sitting with your notebooks. Okay. So there are the 3 forms of precipitation. That is snow, hailstone, and rainfall. Okay. So one by one, we will go with each and every part. First is snow. As you all know, what is the snow and where we see all this snow. A snow we will see in a higher altitude, in a like Himalaya, in Dehradun, where there is a higher altitude, we always see their snow over there. Okay, but how the snow are formed? But how the snow are formed? Snow are formed. Yes, snow is a solid particle. As you all know, snow is solid particle. But how the snow are formed? When the temperature in the atmosphere fall below the freezing point. Below the freezing point when the atmosphere fall. At that time, water vapor directly turns into snowflakes. Water vapor is directly turned into snowflakes. And this is called sublimation. Just look over there, students. Sublimation over there. Okay, just wait. Sublimation. When the temperature in the atmosphere falls below the freezing point, okay, below the freezing point, and water vapor directly turns into snowflakes. Directly turns into what? Snowflakes. And this is called sublimation. Okay. After that, we have seen that as snow, where the snow is usually you will see in a higher altitude, in the mountains where it is a higher altitude, like Himalaya, I told you before also, Himalaya, Dehradun, and so many places, Shimla. Okay. So not only that, snowfall occurs at a mean sea. Well, the snowfall occurs in a tropical area. Where the snowfall occurs in a tropical area. And in which form the snow is? Snow is in a solid form. So because of snow, so many things are affected. There are so many things are affected. Just look over there, students. First thing is transportation and communication system get collapsed because of snowfall and snow. So many things are getting affected. First is transportation and communication system get collapsed. The snow layers get accumulated. Accumulated means collected. And the next is frost bites. Now what is meant by frost bites? I given here a meaning. When injury to someone caused by severe cold, when there is so much cold, at that time our hand and our toes getting injured. As you all know, when you go any cold places, yes, freezing of skin you can also told. If you go in a cold places, so what happen? Your hands or your toes getting injured. At that time, it is called as frostbite. So because of snow or snowfall, so three things are happen. That transport and communication get collapsed. Then frostbite means injury of body that happens because of severe cold. Afterward, layers get accumulated. Snow layers get accumulated. Why the layers get accumulated? Because snow are in a solid form. Snow not able to flow like water. So because of that, snow layers get accumulated. After next one is hail. That is also called as sleet. So as you all know, how the hail is formed? When there is a lot of heat on the earth surface. Whenever there is, just look over there, I'll show you. Just wait. I'll show you one thing. Just wait. Okay. So whenever there is a lot of heat on the earth's surface, the upward air blow at a greater speed. And because of this upward flow, the temperature of the air, in a short manner, I will tell you in a short manner what happened whenever there is a lot of heat on the earth's surface. For example, in a summer season, okay? So what happened? The upward air flow at a greater speed. And because of this, the temperature of air get reduced. The temperature of air, what happened? It get reduced and the water vapor take place. When the pressure of air get reduced, the water vapors take places. And because of when water vapor take place, what happened? Dark clouds are formed. And because of that dark cloud, this water droplets. You know what is droplets? Droplets means what, students? Droplets means what? Let me know. What is mean by droplets? Yes, water drops. Very good, Balaji. Okay, Manju. So because of water droplet, when water droplet coming at a higher altitude, so at that time hailstones are formed. Hailstones are formed. And because of hailstones, so many things are happen. Because of hailstones, what things are happen? First is crop get destroyed. Because of hailstone, crops get destroyed. And the next thing happen is loss of life and property. As I ask you, that what happened because of hail, that crops get destroyed, loss of life and property. Afterward, in a tropical zone, in a summer, where like in India, Africa, or in some East Asia, in some part of East Asia, the hail occur in a summer. And not only that, in an equatorial area, when we're talking about equatorial area, just look over there. In equatorial area, because of heat in the atmosphere, hail do not occur in equatorial area, okay? Because of heat in the atmosphere, as you all know, when there is any country or any place nearby equatorial area, at that time there is a lot of heat over there. For example, if I take an example of Brazil, as you all know, Brazil is located in an equatorial area, and when there is the place who's near the equatorial area, at that time there is a lot of heat on that place, and because of lot of heat, the hailstone never occur. Because of lot of heat, the hailstone never occur. And the next is, hail do not occur in a cold zone also because of lack of upward flow. When the air is not able, just wait students. When hailstones are not, when the air is not able to flow in an upward direction, at that time their hails are not formed. So because of that, hails do not occur in higher altitude places. Okay. Now there is a one experiment over there. Let's make a rain. Okay. We take here something like a container over there with metal lid. After that, we take some sands, salt over there, then ice over there, then hammer and water. Okay, we take something over there. After that, what I did, I take one jar over there and put some water on that. Okay, I take one jar over there and put some water on that. After that, I put on the lid on that jar and put a nail on that jar. Okay, make a hole on that jar. Afterward, I put some ice cubes on that jar. I put some ice cube on that jar and some salt. Look at this, there is a salt over there. Yes, I put some salt and that ice. I put some salt on that ice, and not only that, after that, I put some water on that ice. First of all, again, I am repeating this part. I take one jar over there and put lid on that jar. So after that, I put some ice over there on that jar and some salt and some water. After that, what happened? After 10 to 15 minutes, what you will see, the rain droplets are coming. Look at this, the rain droplets are coming. So why the rain droplets are coming here? One is why the rain is not able to go in an outside direction. Can anyone tell me? Why the rain droplet is not able to go in outward direction? Yes, because of gravity. Very good, Balaji. Any more? If you have any questions, just put in a chat box. Don't raise your hand, okay? Okay. The next one is rainfall. Okay, as you all know, what is mean by rainfall? From childhood, you're hearing this word, rainfall over there, okay? So there are the three types of rainfall over there. That is conventional rainfall, orography, which is also called as relief rainfall, and then cyclonic rainfall, which is also called as frontal rainfall. Okay? One by one, we'll go to the each and every part. Just look over there. Convectional rainfall. Now, what is mean by convectional rainfall? There is a chart over there. Yeah, I will give you all the meanings of each and everything, but when 10 minutes are remaining, okay? Okay. So, look at this convectional rainfall. As you all know, this is the equatorial part.
Hello, students. Teacher will rejoin. Wait for few minutes. Okay. Till then, read the textbook, students, for some time. Hello, Sangeeta teacher, you are there, no?
Yes, teacher. Actually, light is gone, huh? The warm and yes, it is about convectional rainfall. Okay, there is a one mistake over there. That is not C. So warm air rises, and what happened? Because when a warm air rises, air cool and condense with a height, forming clouds. When air cool and condense with a height, it forming the clouds. It forming the cloud over there. And what happened? Which cloud they are formed? Cumulus. Then cumulus and nimbus cloud they are formed. As you all know, cumulus and nimbus cloud, this is in your 8th standard. This is in your 8th standard also. Okay. So when cumulus and nimbus clouds are formed, water droplets accumulate and fall as a rain due to gravity. Yes. So again, I am repeating this process. The sun heated up the ground, and when warm air rises, the air cool and contains with the height, and they are forming a cloud, and the cloud name is cumulus nimbus cloud. And because of this cumulus cloud, what happened? The rains are happen and rains are falling down due to gravity. Okay, so now as we all know, the second one is orographic rainfall. Second one is which? Orographic rainfall. Okay. So about orographic rainfall is also called as relief rainfall. It is also called as what? Relief rainfall. But what is exactly meaning of orographic rainfall? This orographic rainfall in your 10th standard also, when you go in a 10th standard, you heard this word. So let me revise you what is meant by orographic rainfall. When hot and humid air, okay, I saw you. Just wait. When hot and humid air, okay, it is coming and attracts to the mountain. Attracts to the mountain. Just look at this. When hot and humid air from the sea reaches at a mountain, and the air raises and cool. Look at this. Hot and humid air reaches at the mountain, and the air raises and cool. Here the air raises and it getting cool and it forming a cloud over there. And because of this, when cloud forms, and because of cloud forms, it started raining. It started raining. So as you all seen here, in a left side there is a raining, okay? But in a right side, look at the right part. On the right part, there is no raining over there. In the left side, you are seeing over there is a raining. Why all this happened? In the right side, where the rain is not coming, this part is called as rain shadow region. This part is called as rain shadow region, where the rainfall is minimal. Okay. So, I hope till here you understand all the things clearly. Look at this. I'm explaining this part again. As the sun heated up the ground, look at this, as sun heated up the ground, what happened? Warmer air rises. As sun heated up the ground, warmer air rises, and because of this, what happened? Air cooled and some clouds are formed. Which clouds are formed? Because of convectional rainfall, cumulus and nimbus cloud. Cumulus and nimbus cloud means, they are the fluffy, the clouds which are fluffy. As you know now, what is mean by fluffy, students? Soft. Okay. So clouds which are fluffy, which is also called as cumulus cloud. So because of convectional rainfall, cumulus and nimbus clouds are formed. And because due to the gravity, water droplets accumulated, water droplet collected and fall as a rain due to the gravity. So in the next lecture, we are seeing about orographic rainfall, and the next is cyclonic rainfall and the remaining part. But before going further, I want to ask you what is mean by rain shadow region. What is mean by rain, where the rainfalls are low or when the rainfalls are minimal? It is called as a rain shadow region. Just look over there. This right hand side where the rains, there is no rain. It is called as a rain shadow region. Okay, because on the left hand side there is a rain, but on the right hand side there is no rain. So this part where the rainfall is minimal or where the rainfall is low, it is called as a rain shadow region. So in next chapter, what we will see about the two types of rainfall which are remaining and the remaining part, like acid rains